Building good habitat. Excuse me, but aren't you the one who was assisting Aranville? If you have a moment, I could also use help with a certain task. Simply put, I'm to hunt down a number of caribou, but this is the first job I've accepted which requires any degree of violence. I'm not entirely confident how I should approach my prey. You seem like the type of man who's seen his fair share of combat. What if I could observe you in concealment while you engage my targets? Okay. I wouldn't need you to spend all day on it. Of course, 1 or 2 examples in the forest west of here should be plenty. Take 2, shall we? I'll repay you, please. Sure. I could do that right now. Okay, let's see how this works. What did I just activate? I don't have a clue. I don't know what I just activated. I seriously don't have it. I guess because I don't have those powers set up. Interesting, no. Interesting. I mean, I don't... Right now, I don't need... I'm gonna be honest. What is the timer on perfect balance? Charge time, 40 seconds. Disciplined fist. So wait, we have a mic. God, I don't even understand 90% of what I just read. Thank you. Thank you for the instruction. I doubt I could emulate your particular style. Seeing you in action was enormously helpful. You've also provided a service by curing a few laboratories for prolific animals. Least you worry, it's essentially reduced the current number every now and again to maintain a stable habitat. Nothing here is killed for mere sport. Every part of the carcass is harvested, put to use of practice. I make sure to carry out what the keepers will. There's still a few more that need growing, but I think I can handle that on my own. Such as the gleaners lot. I should learn how to do it sooner rather than later. Oh, here's your payment. Wish me luck. So here's the deal. When we get to the first dungeon, when we get to the first dungeon, then I'm gonna look over my abilities and stuff. But right now, I'm completely safe. I'm 100% safe. Just no. Oh there, friend. Fancy lending a hand to a gleaner in need? I'm fairly new to this gleaning business, so it's only proper that someone with the experience deliver this important alchemical compound to that research facility. You know, the one way to the west. Okay. Oh, I couldn't do that. They'd never take me seriously again. No, I need someone bold and brave and connected to me in social circles. In other words, an intellect adventurer like you. I would do it myself, of course, but duty calls. Just deliver this package to someone in a position of scenery, and I promise I'll be back here. Pay you the favor. Okay. It's not the heat, it's the humidity. Excuse me, do you have a moment? I have an urgent task to attend to, and I could use some assistance. As the superior of this sector, I was concerned with how cool the air in Mornvale Forest felt as I walked through on my usual rounds. Ordinarily, it should be a touch more humid. My colleagues assure me that the gauges displaying acceptable temperatures and well hinted that I was being oversensitive. My instincts, however, informed me otherwise. Would you mind assisting me with a more thorough investigation? Thank you. Payment will be forthcoming, of course, but first, let us begin by assessing the problem within the forest itself. Oh wow, one goes one way, the other goes the other way. Okay, we'll do the closer one first. I guess that's what these things are. They're humidifiers? Oh, that doesn't look good. I don't remember it doing that earlier. Take a close look at the mist sprayer. This mist sprayer. You'll find these devices throughout Mornvale Forest. And I need you to see it. The functioning problem. Nothing too complicated. If the sprayer's crystal is glowing blue, then that means it's working. If the crystal is dull, most likely broken. Here, I'll jot down the location of the sprayer. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll go and see if there are any problems at Mistral. That's the big tower over there, responsible for regulating the sprayers. That can be our meeting spot once you've finished checking the devices. Okay? Jeez. This one looks fine. It's nice and bright. That's not good. Oh, there's a fate nearby. When doing it? Oh, I have to be 81 for this. I might not get it. Just free experience. Da-da-da. Nice. And I got some of them gems. Well, the Michelin technicians can detect nothing away how it's working. Is any issue? Oh, so that was a malfunction after all. Prey's job is to keep the area blanketed in mist to accurately simulate the moist, laden air of certain forest habitat. One broken device had no effect on the temperature, but the humidity had fallen out of the optimal range. If we hadn't caught the change, we would have started seeing an adverse effect on the forest flora fauna. Nice work, but I didn't bring you payment. Come back. Have to go back. Oh, why didn't they put a thing here? I probably need to do like I have to do still do. I still have to do those. Like, the shared fates, get them all unlocked, opened up. Thank you again for agreeing to help. It goes to show that mechanical gauges aren't always as important trusting one's own senses. Oh wait, isn't always as important as trusting one's own senses. Your invitation as promised. Now I must see about organizing repairs for that broken spreader. So we'll do, yeah, I'll do the side quests here, and then I'll go down and do those side quests, and then we'll continue the main story. May I help you? A chemical pound. Yes, do I don't think I have a excuse me, but whatever happened to the cleaner I was told to catch his. And so you're here in this? What that might. This facility primary studies small biochem and their bio. Their role as carriers of disease. As such, we seem to have become the subject of some rather unsettling, not to mention wholly unsubstantiated rumors. I imagine some senior gleaners is amusing himself by taunting his truth with scary half-truths and outright fabrications. Scholars, lend me patience. The scholar, lend me patience. But such jest lead no end of trouble for us. In any case, I thank you for bringing me my delivery. Should you happen to return to our faint harvest cleaner, pray do me the service of setting him straight on what it is we do here. So, I can. by horrible maladies? Well, nothing visible. You think someone's been having a laugh at my expense? The others told me. Ordered a forbidden something of the doll from a doll so that they can concoct some kind of zombie powder that gleaners who deliver there are often never seen again. Bit unlikely now that I say it out loud. There's lying bastard. Right. Well, here's what I owe you. Plus a little extra for keeping quiet. God's love, I'll never live this down. I'm not gonna make it in time, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Hate to say it, but this is the part where we end up deviating from the main story to go do side quests along the way now. Because they're starting to appear. 88? What the? Oh god, if there's an 88, that means we come back here later. Interesting. Yep, not yet. Uncommon sense. You have an air of dangerous competence, and you are most certainly not Charlene. Yes, yes. You should do nicely. For what, you may ask? As the overseer of the wildlife in this sector, I often find myself in need of new volunteers to help with the feeding. I am perfectly content to perform this task myself. It would be unwise to allow the carnival to grow too accustomed to my scent. Any of my colleagues, for that matter. Which is why I'm praised to encounter fresh meat like you, if you excuse the phrase. So, say you to a brief foray into the forest. You will be provided with suitable competence, of course. Wonderful. Here, pick these husks of raw rat flesh and just set them down at these locations. Hurry back as soon as you're done. I do that. That's the sound of that. Hot luck. I'm terribly sorry to bother you, but might I ask a small favor? I just saw the gleaner I'd hired for a job, and he seemed awfully, well, jittery, opposed to where. And when I tried to ask him what the matter was, he met my eyes for a moment and then bolted out the room. I should like to catalog the items he was meant to bring and get them safely stored, but I refuse to play this ridiculous game of coral and mouse. Mind tracking him down for me? The last I saw him, he was dashing off towards Assamin. Oh my god. Some of these names. Yeah. You look strong, sturdy, and most importantly, idle. Oh, I'm not. Which is a wonderful consistency. I am in need of a spare hands. Let me explain. I sent one of my younger colleagues off to the aesthetics Thorlers to organize a shipment of ore. But after a second glance at the order sheet, I realized why it was taking him so blasted long. Seems the order was more than triple the size handle, something to do with all these large-scale preparations, I suppose. And I can already expect that pup to shift it all on his lonesome. Come and pitch him with the hauling, and I'll make it worth your while. You. Good. Many hands make light work. Well, lighter. Please. Go. Is that a triple triad contender? Gemstone trader. You got in the market for something on the rare side? Well, very dwarf surplus from the Archon. You now have access to this region's gemstone exchange. Trade by colored gems. Local fate will allow you to allow for the safe delivery of goods. Huh? Alright, which one's I gotta get this guy. A hard task to digest. It will be alright. I just need to oh god, what do I do? I asked a gleaner to bring me a lively full-blown specimen, but perhaps I was a tad too insistent on the lively part, and the thing flung itself out with such force that it broke the wall of its enclosure and escaped. For a moment, I considered chasing after it myself, then I realized it would lively beat my academic frame into a bloody pulp. You, on the other hand, seems to possess a rather higher degree of fortitude. The last I saw, it was skittering off towards Bourneville Forest. Please track down and subdue our frisky fugitive, stuff it in this sturdy stack, then bring it back here to me. My humble gratitude will be yours, as well as a generous yay, rewards. Love me some rewards. But how bad is the card game all of a sudden in this place? I shouldn't be doing this one. Got one card. But it's determined it all. Oh, I didn't even do it. Okay, it's 3 up and never mind. That's disturbing. That's a disturbing thing. Is that my pot? Nice! Well, anyway, I'll come back here later. Don't think I'm going to just walk away from that. Sir, if I could hold out... If you could hold out your hand, I have something really must eat. Please, I insist. It is not the juiciest, sweetest, most invigorating thing. Is it? Is that not the juiciest, sweetest, most invigorating thing you ever tasted? I just finished baking a batch, and judging by your somewhat bland complexion, I thought you could use a little treat. Oh, don't worry. I know exactly what I'm feeding you. So I've settled here in this haven of archived cultural treasures. I was once a student of the nutritional sciences at the factory of the knowledge from that course certainly comes in useful when it comes to keeping my weary colleagues healthy in hell. Although I do struggle to find the time to collect all the ingredients I need. In fact, I wonder if you'd be willing to help in that regard. I was about to head out and gather some things east of here, but if you could scour the area to the northwest for a couple of rotting logs, I'd ever be so grateful. Why are they called rotting logs? Plain. This is called rotting log. Lost already. It's game over. Now you can't win. No, seriously. Here it comes. Aww. So I'll be back in 20 minutes for that. So there's a lot of things happening at once. We'll start with the Northwest. Hang on, Alpha, I'm doing things. I have to do things. Oh god, what is that? Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it so much. This is what nightmares are created from. I hate it. Shooting, bro. If I'm rotting. Move to your collection. Really? So Leaden Fist is still a thing you do. Like... Yeah, I should probably check how many there are. It's the usual, like 10. Got to find 10, and I think 5 of them are actually like questline ones. But what? Oh, we were. That was a server. That was a server lag. I was about to say, it's like, wait, are you saying Monk has a weird mechanic where? Are you saying Monk has a mechanic where it's like, it would lock your abilities if you have... It's like... I can't... I have to do this again, by the way. Oh, wait. Okay, I get it now. That's not... That's not what it was at all. It wasn't server tech or anything. That was just it being like, don't kill it. You have to capture it. Interesting. I mean, somewhere. So. That's something to help you. Oh, thank the stars. My supervisor came past now a moment ago and scooped up half the war himself. I swear he's part forest troll, but even so, I don't think I'm doing myself an injury. Listen, if I take this crate, do you think you can carry the other load? Other load? Once we have it settled into... Oh, I can do that. You will have 3 minutes to complete the task. Did you fail? Return... Okay. What's the catch? There'll be things. Come on. Let's get moving before my arms fall. I do not like it. I don't know how to do it. Come back to honor and I'll pay you for you will. Thanks, I can handle the rest of here. Worst of it is over. I do need a drink. I might need to... Uh-oh. Oh, you know what I haven't heard yet? Haven't heard. Go back there this time. Hey. Alright, so for some reason I'm losing frames all of a sudden. I don't know why. Is it gonna stabilize or is it gonna just be a piece of junk? I'm probably have... Okay, so we got. Oh no, wait, it's stabilized. Alright. Sometimes if it's like if I'm losing frames, I can open up my stream itself, and it'll like whatchamacallit it. Yes. Jittery Gleaner. Oh, gods and scholars don't sneak up when they're like, can I help you? Ah, my employer sent you, did he? I'm pleased to know that I was able to purchase all the requested Far Eastern items of cultural significance. That pot there was one of them. But I was simply handed it over. I think there's something alive inside. You would tell me where this is. You tell me where this is, yes. There, you heard that, didn't you? I knew it wasn't my imagination. I'm a wild traveler, sir. What sort of creature might... It's a Namazu. Oh, you know you're a Namazu. Yes, yes. I crawled into the fucking pot for a nice nap, and before I knew it, I was whisked away on an adventure. Now that I'm here, I might as well make the most of my misfortune, see the sights, try the food, that sort of thing. Convey my pot to the dearest inn. If you... Seeing as our guest is so eager to stay, the least I can do is sponsor his visit and help fill out the paperwork. Meanwhile, I would appreciate it if you could explain the situation to my opponent. Oh, great. We've got Namazus in Charlian now. Never can catch a break, can we? Can we go up this? Let's go up this. Thank you. No, please. I don't want to suffer anymore. Psych. I'm gonna make you suffer. Kind of fix that. And can't do it while I'm on it. Okay. Did you get it? Did you bag the corner? Yep. And all it took was nearly a glitch. Not a glitch, but like so weird server tick or something like that. I don't know what was going on there. Oh, praise the scholar. You see, I've been assigned to evaluate the dietary claims of the work entitled... Oh no, and I've been about to prepare my first dish. How will it taste? Is it even edible? You, my friend, have made it possible for me to answer such a question. Contribution? Yeah. Anytime. I still haven't even attuned to the ether right. Now I have attuned to the ether. Look at you. Look at you, all finished with a distinct lack of bleeding and sobbing. This is why I prefer to employ mercenary types to breed our more aggressive specimens. Fortunately, I can simply let the carnivores hunt down their own meals much of the time. But this is a closed habitat. If you don't intervene to fill bellies on occasion, the delicate equilibrium between predator and prey will all come crashing down. Thank you for helping to maintain that balance. Yeah, balance. Did you catch up with the glamour? What do you have to say for it? You telling me that Namazu are real? By the scholar, I thought the stories of such beings were just stories. And now we have the chance to speak with one in the flesh. We really must house this visitor here in the Ark and record the conversations for posterity. Oh yes, here, you've been very helpful. Now if you don't mind, I have preparations to make. Oh boy. You're gonna regret that. I'm glad you came along when you did. I can't be hauling ore all day, and my colleague is not exactly built for hauling. The astute Stalos is where we store our mineral deposits. See, and it is our job to field and fill requests our fellow researchers. But we're not equipped to process orders of that quantity, especially if the central circuit keeps sending up requisition papers at the same frenzied pace. Well, we'll run out of stock before long, assuming our backs don't give out first. Anyway, you're not here to listen to me gripe. Take your wages and be in good work. Excuse me. Alright. Oh. Any luck with the logs? Yeah, I got them. Yes, these should be riddled with the little darn. Thank you, both for me and on behalf of my sure to be a premium fellow archivist. After all, no dish is more nutritional value than one made with beetle larva? I mean, it wasn't bad, so I guess. I'm back again. So the Mist Dragon is the only card that is strong enough to deal with me, somewhat. Like barely, I will say. One way or another. All part of the expansion. All part of the expansion here experience here. Okay, I might have messed. Yeah, I messed this one up. I just wanted to put the cards in different spots instead of the same areas. The mouse would just do the same thing over and over because I don't think they have the power to beat me, truly. If I just keep doing the same thing. There it is. Roll card. Yep. That didn't take very long. Oh, we really gotta stop fighting, we really gotta stop fighting poop, guys. We really do. We're starting to question things here. Here, what anyone said to look at poop. A sample of snow brought back from the frozen north contained a specimen of sentient algae, which had suddenly awoken from the hibernation. The new environment appears to have accelerated growth in both sides and husks. Oh. Okay. Then if it's a sample of snow, why isn't it? Oh wait. It contained a tiny specimen of algae that just grew massively. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to do right now. Like I said, I don't have that set up, and like I said, I'll set it up before we go into the first dungeon or whatever. Like player. Hold on, wait. Nice. Nice. Wait, what is that? Drastically increased. Huh? And I guess it stays on me until... Alright, so anyway, what were we doing? Deeper into the maze. Well, we won't learn anything about you standing out here, so let us proceed into the main building and speak with you. Okay. And considering... I'm near... Yeah, I'm really close to the next level. Greetings. We are here to pursue the Archeon's bolts. You are clearly not gleaners, then. Might I ask your affiliation? We belong to the students of Baldesia, but is that relevant? I was given to believe that the vault stows open to the public. Open to the public. Yes, that would be the case. At present, how access is one person directly involved in the reorganization of our permitted area. Not us. I suppose we had better move along to another facility. The building has a lift. Connects to the middle tier, yes? Why we at least make use of that. That service has also been suspended, I'm afraid. For the time being, priority has been given over to the conveyance of inventory. What? So this is as far as we can go? I apologize for the inconvenience. Please come again after our restructuring operation is concluded. By that time, it will be too late. We are so close to getting answers. Need to take our approach. Let us step aside for the moment, shall we? Students of this. Huh. Why do I get the feeling that he just doesn't like students about this and is making it up? We're at an impasse. If we have no other leads, I should like to pursue this one further. Yeah. But I no doubt our stone-faced custodian will be swayed by heartless pleas. Heartfelt pleas. We must seek another means to access the lower levels. It is likely that the people in this area are involved in the restructuring in one way or another. If we were to integrate cells, they might allow us to accompany them on the lift. Let us look around. Surely someone is in need of a fellow strong back to lighten the load. Okay. Well, I'm afraid that's not possible because I've done everything here. The new student. Am I taking a lift? Oh no, we're just students. They won't let us into the archive even though we found... Actually, we have no idea what we found. There's no record of such a creature anywhere. But it was wandering around Tranquility, and so we thought to donate it to the vault. Well. Ah, this little squeal. Don't you think? Anyway, I suppose we'll have to take it until the Archeon is open again. Huh. I don't have a clue where to... Oh! What's that? Take you down on the lift with me? Sorry, but not a chance. I've been up and down all day, and I know. Have I finally found a spare moment to rest? I did see a gleaner fellow heading out the gate there, though, shouldering a large pack. Engaged in the matter of Taz. Maybe he'll be headed down below after he's done with whatever it is he's doing. That's so. There. Hey! Again. Alright, you're frightening it away. Oh, it's you again. I didn't mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of another task. The cloudkin I need to capture is close. Close. You wish to help me with this too? Spend your time in unusual ways, my friend. Still, 2 hunters are generally better than one. Very well. The canal here is a common gathering spot for birds of all kinds, but the one I'm after today is a hornbill. Its feathers are green and its cry is a stick of caw. Single it out and shoot it with this sleeping dart. The effects are short-lived, so I'll lie down and lie in wait. I think it's sort of hit the right one. Doing this whole ordeal again. Got it. Oh. What do you say, green? Which caws? It's a green bird that caws. Got it. Forgot I still do weird.
A fair shot.
Got a voice.
Nicely done. Let me truss this one up and I'll make my way over to you.
You have a voice. Got a voice. Got a voice. Got a voice. Got a voice actor.
There you are. Any new revelations?
Yeah. Just learned he's got a voice.
So you met with that gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill.
Yeah.
I understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
Oh, it's a simple thing, really. Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a cleaner's duties.
Ah.
But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
The restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers handpicked by the Forum. The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even Archons are not privy to the truth. Those who are, the researchers involved in this secretive work, are not permitted to walk freely in the city, and are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
What could a facility subject to such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill? An experiment?
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation. But judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research.
Probably for food.
I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south. Mericidia or thereabouts.
What? Why would you say that?
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance. They're comparatively hardy species too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the Forum's plans. Our prime concern is that our requisitions, be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations. Now, I really must be going. I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
Perhaps you might reward us after a fashion then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels. And seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you as your assistants.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately via the lift. I will of course follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down. This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos. While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
I never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
You're quite welcome, but consider yourselves warned. If the going proves too treacherous, you'd do well to turn back. I bid you good day.
Well, turning back is hardly an option, not when we've come this far. Let's go and take a look at this mine shaft.
What? Okay. Deeper into the maze. Okay. I kind of know what it is, but we'll get it later. This must be it. The entrance to the mine shaft. Tis faint, but I hear something moving within. Creatures horned there by the research. Like, well, slaying beasts aside, we will need to watch our footing. Tighten our straps. The medicals. Alright, so I'm gonna take a quick break real quick. Are we still doing quest? Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break. And then, when I come back, we'll continue. I'm just gonna take a 15-minute break to get food.